Hey, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to the Dread Review series. Let's jump straight into it. Today I'm going to be talking about the dreadlocks of Migos and their whole process and try to figure out how they got theirs. Alright, so here's the group Migos. You got Offset on the right, Takeoff on the left, and the famous Quavo in the middle. I personally don't listen to this group, but I know a lot of people do, and they started popping off about last year. Actually, they started popping off a while back, but let's get into this. As you can tell in this picture, this is a super recent photo, just based on Offset's dreads, that they're super hanging. They look like they're about 8 or 9 inches, like roughly how long my hair is, which that's pretty cool. And the other two, their dreads are super duper long. Now in this photo, I am gonna be focusing on Offset because he's the only one who's actually had like an afro into dreadlocks during their whole fame. So in this next picture, you see Offset, and this is how he rocks his hair most of the time. He ties his hair up on the top and 2 in the back. And now I'm not sure if he actually ties it up or if he has congos like that. I mean, at least at this point. Based on this picture, you can't tell. And Takeoff and Quavo, their hair is still long in this picture. But based on Offset's dreads, you cannot really tell how he started them. So we're gonna have to find a picture that is older. Here we go, this is perfect. You can tell in this picture that his hair is super duper thick. And based off his hair texture, if he were to just only wash his hair would definitely lock up if he were to freeform right away. Back in these pictures, Takeoff and Quavo's hair is a little thicker than it is now, because I think they just maintain their hair a little more now than they used to, and I think maintained hair is cool and so is unmaintained hair. But based on this photo of Offset, I'm just assuming that he may have like towel rubbed it or something and then it got sectioned out. Now in this next picture, you can tell that Offset's hair is still short in the dreadlock stage, but for some reason, I don't know about you guys, but to me it seemed like his hair just grew really fast out of nowhere. But that's how it always seems with celebrities, because you never really see him that much, and still you can't tell what process he used to get his dreadlocks right here. And in this next picture, it is another recent photo of them, because you can tell that Offset's hair is super duper long right here, and it almost looks like his hair is braided, but it's actually just pulled back. And Quavo right here got his hair braided, and it almost looks like it's the same thickness of the older pictures that I showed you guys, and that's just because they're braided. And Takeoff's dreads are also braided, which looks really cool. I like braids like that because they're super thick and they look really cool. And I've got my hair braided like that before, and it feels cool. It makes your dreads really heavy. Here's another old picture bouncing back the past of when Offset didn't have dreadlocks, and you could just tell that his hair is super nappy. And it's crazy how African American people or African people have that hair texture that's so thick that their hair just like beads up at the ends, and it's really cool because, you know, that hair is just like, I feel like that hair will just lock up instantly. So if you have hair like that, your hair, I feel personally like your hair would lock up instantly, because my hair locked up fast and I don't even have thick hair like that. But here we go. Quavo is rocking his hair in the front, which a lot of celebrities these days do rock their hair to the front if they have dreadlocks, it seems like. And Takeoff has his hair to the back. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but Takeoff's hair, from what I've seen, his hair is super fuzzy at the roots and frizzy, and he doesn't seem like he maintains it as much as Quavo does. But I think nowadays he does maintain it and twist it more than he used to, just based on his roots. Now here's a more recent picture, I feel like, and he has his hair like he used to have it, to where he'd have the tied up on the top and on the back with the 3 hair ties, and that's Offset, by the way. And he has the tips of his dreads bleached, and a lot of people do like that look. And Takeoff's hair, as I said, is very frizzy at the bottom and not maintained as much as Quavo's. I feel like Quavo is the one who maintains his hair the most, because his just seems super crispy all the time. And I may be wrong with the time on this. This could be an older photo, I'm not sure, which I'm almost positive that it is an older photo based on the way their hair looks. But I don't even remember seeing the stage of Offset's hair being like that. But based on all the pictures, I'm pretty sure Takeoff and Quavo twisted their hair to start it out, and I'm just assuming that Offset twisted his hair to start off as well, and it's gonna look better eventually, which it looks better right now. Now here's an older picture, and you can see that Takeoff's hair is actually maintained and twisted all the way to the root right here, and I have a feeling that he does that now. Same with Quavo. And his hair almost looks like he had 2-strand twists in order to get his dreadlocks, which he probably did. But Takeoff's for sure, you can tell that his is twisted. And this is before Offset started his dreadlocks. Now we're gonna hop into this last picture, and this is a really cool picture because of Offset's dreads. It almost looks like how Young Thug has his hair. Same texture and everything, he has it braided, and you can tell that he has a braid out because his hair is super curly right here, and I like the look of that, especially when it's pulled back and he has like the few hanging up in the front, and that looks really cool. And his hair does look long. I'm trying to figure out the whole time period of when he didn't have his hair dyed, unless he dyed his hair black again, which that could be possible as well. And in this picture you can tell that Takeoff and Quavo have their hair maintained and twisted, and they just have it both pulled back. And I actually think that they both have their hair braided right here as well. But yeah, based on all these pictures, I think they all got their hair twisted at one point in order to start their dreadlocks. And now I feel like they're just twisting them every time they want to maintain their dreads. But hopefully this entertained you guys, and it was just cool to see the process of their dreads. And mostly we've seen a lot of change in Offset because he started his hair along the process of them being celebrities. But guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you guys did, please give it a thumbs up, and please comment down below what you guys want to see next. And please subscribe if you guys are not already. And please subscribe to my second channel. Link is always in the description. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.